Happy Friday, y'all. So here we have a cardboard box. So because of the state of the world, as have stated much, it's hard to play Magic in person. So because of that, basically every event has been canceled, which includes the Magic Fests. So what this is Channel Fireball is doing their Commander MagicFest-in-a-box thing, which is basically you send them money and they send you a bunch of promos and stuff that normally you would get through Magic Fests. So this is essentially just Magic Fest promos, and then there's also a random deck box and a random playmat. So the promos are all known, the other ones are not. So let's break into it and see what we get. I've already opened it because I wanted to see if there was this is the shipping box, and I wanted to see if there was a box in a box. There isn't. It is just stuff in a box, which is kind of fine. Packing peanuts, the most magic of all things. So this is our deck box, which is a pro deck box, which is, I can't really tell what art this is. I think it's, yeah, I can't tell what art it is. I have no idea. It's a deck box and sleeves. Yeah. Let me see if my package opening skills. I still don't really recognize the card. But neat. Can't go wrong with more sleeves. Promo packs. We'll go through that in a sec. Come on. Playmat. Nothing else in here. What playmat did we get? Dragon. This is, I can't remember his name. One of the Ixalan legendary dragons. I think it's the red one, but obviously from Grand Prix Madrid. So yeah, I totally went to Grand Prix Madrid. When I bust this playmat out, people are like, "You went to Grand Prix Madrid?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, totally. Madrid's in Italy, right?" It's in Spain. Sweet. So playmat. But this is what I really wanted it for, is promos. So these are I don't know exactly what these basic lands are. I don't know what their theme is. I know that they're cool. Oh, they're various themes. So I think this one is maybe Kaladesh. This one's probably Ixalan. This one's definitely Amonkhet. This one is, I think, Phyrexia, maybe? Ravnica, and a blank card. But these are not, so these are not printed with Magic Fest like these ones are. So these ones actually have Magic Fest as the thing. And how it worked was, at least when I went to the Magic Fest here, it was every pod you played in, you got one of these at random. And, we did some insider trading to try to get all of them. These are all arena type things, which is pretty neat. Mutavault. This is what I actually really wanted this for, and is kind of the thing that actually pushed me into getting it. Is I wanted another Mutavault, and foil promo Mutavault is a pretty good way to go. There should be a playset of these lightning bolts. Yeah. These are really cool. They're not foil, which I actually think is neat, because seeing the full art treatment in non-foil is really interesting sometimes. I have so many promo lightning bolts, because I have the textless player rewards one that they did decades ago, and a few other lightning bolts. Same deal for these paths, and foil versions of the paths, which is even more. That was another thing, is like, I have quite a few Path of Exiles, but you know, you can never have too many, so having more Path of Exiles is always a good thing. Plus, this art is just so good. It looks really great in foil, too. I think the last Magic Fest I went to, they had this same art, but it wasn't full. It was just normal card. So, having it in full art, super neat. Foil version, non-foil version. And then, of course, the Soul Rings. I believe this is just one of each. A foil version and a non-foil. Non-foil. Foil. Yep. I already had one of these, one of the foil ones, because of the one I went to previously, so having another one's always good, plus a non-foil one. I really, really like this Soul Ring art. I think my favorite Soul Ring art is still the Kaladesh Masterpiece one, which I actually pulled, which was wild, and it just keeps going up in price. Although my version probably doesn't, because I actually use it in a deck. But yeah, so that's really what I wanted to show off here, was just, you know, random. Let's see if I can get the, you know, if I were thinking, I would have actually put the playmat that I got down when I unfurled it, so that it could, you know, be here, and I could show it off at the same time I show off the cards. But that would be thinking too far ahead, so we didn't do that. And now we have this weirdness of how everything sits and whatnot. I am just doing this to appease that perfectionist streak in me of just wanting things to be, you know, logical. Lands, paths, commander, more paths, lightning bolts, Mutavaults, and then yeah. So just something quick, something simple. This was a cool thing. I know earlier in the year they had a different version, which I think had a different Grand Prix promo, but it still had the same paths and the commander stuff. So, and I think they also had a commander version of it, which had even more Soul Rings and some other stuff. But this is the one I wanted mostly because of this Mutavault. So yeah, thanks for joining me, opening this thing, seeing what's inside. Next week, at least one secret lair. I think a second secret lair is about to ship, so hopefully by the time I want to do that, maybe I can open 2 secret lairs at once, which would be cool. That's about it. Thanks, everybody. Take it easy.